Hello. For some reason my Stream Deck has started acting a fool. My Stream Deck isn't changing the bloody thingy anymore. It's starting to act a fool. An Akasupa this early in the day. Incredible. Just incredible. From Mian Mian, thank you very much. Today is International Kissing Day. Is it really? Can you give me a kiss to comfort the sadness of being too busy to miss a lot of your streams? Hope everything goes well, and I love you. Well, I love you too. Thank you very much for coming. Mwah! If it's International Kissing Day, who am I to deny you, right? S. Nolan, thank you very much for the super. And Hayako, thank you very much as well. Oh my god, it's International Kiss. How can I deny you? Anyway, a little update on my day before we begin. Woke up early, had the watch-along stream, which was a lot of fun. Really enjoyed watching Howl's Moving Castle with everybody, and we have so many new members now, which is really, really nice. So we've got 2 more watch-alongs for members happening later this week, so I hopefully will get to see you all then. What happened after that? Well, came back up, had a session with my PT. Really pushed myself today. We did some lower leg stuff. It was a lot of fun. And after that, he was like, you gotta make sure you eat more. You know, eat some food. And I was like, okay. So I went upstairs, checked my fridge, and I was like, what healthy shit have I got? I look in my fridge. I've got some salmon, some poached salmon, and I was like, oh, lovely. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of fish, but I like salmon. And so I thought, well, I'm not really into like cold fish or anything. You know, it's ready to eat, poached, you know, everything like that. So I stuck in the microwave, and I thought, oh, it'll be fine. 30 seconds. Boop. Long story short, the salmon blew up. It blew up, and my entire microwave is covered in salmon now. I cleaned as much of it as I could before I could start stream. But yes, my entire quite nice microwave. I didn't realize how absolutely built different my microwave is. It goes up to 1,000 watts, and I was like, oh yeah, it'll be fine. I'll just do my food quicker, and then it blew up. So yes, there is salmon coating the walls of my microwave now, and my job after stream is going to be to go and wipe all of that down, cast all of the excess salmon crumbs onto the ground, and to, well, yes, to essentially just say, well, you know, Kindred, mop it up, and then the Roomba will come over. Speaking of which, the Roomba did something really, really cute today. Right before stream, because the Roomba's a little bit loud, I was like, okay, don't want it running during stream, right? So I got the app out and I was like, Roomba, go home. And the Roomba, and I heard it like whistling about for ages after I told it to go back to the charging station. I was like, what's going on? And it turns out it was just under the dining table and was having a really, all our food keeps blowing up. I was having a hard time figuring out how to get out from under the dining table. It just kept bumping into chair legs and being like, right, no, it's not that way. It's not that way. Hold on, it's not that way. I think the Roomba is very cute, even though it's an inanimate robot. Marley Peace, thank you very much for the super. Let me quickly thank these and then we'll get on with the order of the day. Sirius Hayashi, thank you. Ruinia, thank you. Michibi, thank you very much. Happy birthday, Michi. Thank you very much for the super. Natsuki, Sao, and Rosella Aparicio, thank you very much for the Aka super. But Lord, I love the movie so much. I think that's what true love is. So fitting for your stream today. Certainly it is. And what a lovely day, if it is International Kissing Day. What a lovely day to watch a film with so many kisses in it. Beautiful indeed. Well, Sunny Kindred, thank you for the Aka super. Hello, my lord. I got my monkey doll. He needs a name. Well, listen. Baba's ex-wife was called Bingy, so why don't you call it Bingy, okay? Or you can name it after another monkey. It depends on the size of it. If it's a big one, if it's a gorilla, you can call it Gubbo, because that's the name of the Monkey King. However, if it's not big, you can call it something else. There were a load of silly monkey names in that campaign. There was Lunko and Bidge, or Lunko and Bidge, who ran the shop. Yeah, one of those. Surakula, thank you for the super. Let me just get through these. Winter, thank you very much. Oliver K, thank you for the gift and memberships. Nori, thank you for the Aka super. Happy birthday. Oh, of course. You've been such a good girl. Happy birthday. Mwah. Lovely, jubbly, jubbly. All right. And Kaylin, thank you very much for the super as well. And Faye, and Miyuki, and Marlipeace, thank you. Whew, okay. Excellent, thank you. So today, Miso, thank you. Today, I wanted to... Elaine, thank you. Italian Love Cake, thank you. Bunny Hugger. Oh my god, there's a lot of supers. Hold on. Rainlux, thank you. Moyen Shen. Naughty, thank you very much. Who cares? Thank you. No stop, thank you. Okay, listen. Today is about personality, right? Today, my intention is, because people always ask me, Crystal, thank you for the super. People always ask me, what is your love language? What is your Myers-Briggs type? What are your results on the rice purity test? What are your results on the BDSM test? I've done the majority of these before, but people change, and I wanted to kind of have a central location where not only can I do these different quizzes, but you can also do them with me. I figured that might be a little bit of fun. We'll learn a lot more about each other. Hannah Z, thank you very much for the super. Oh, I'm glad that you've been touching grass, Hannah. And Naughty, thank you very much. No, nothing wrong with your words. You've been doing lovely. So, yeah. Will we meet Roomba-chan? I suppose we can. Hold on. Let me go and grab the Roomba. Jen, thank you. I mean, they don't make any noise. Actually, they do. Hold on. 2 seconds. Hold on. Alright, so there are a lot of wires on the floor in here, so I can't let the Roomba run amok. But all I can really do is set them down and tell them to start, and then they'll... So the Roomba, it has a voice, I suppose. It does technically have a voice. So when I connect to the Roomba, I can be like, Roomba, vacuum, and then it goes... Stop. It goes, bum ba dum bum bum. And then if I say send home, it goes... Bing, bing, bing. It's also never been in my office before. I've been keeping my office clean on my own. Let me just... Alright, hold on. Hold on, Roomba. I'll send you back. Come on. Come on. Off you go. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, hopefully it will figure out the way back. And it won't try to come back in here. Sometimes it does that. Sometimes I'll just be in my office, I'll have my door open, and the Roomba will be on its way back to the station. It'll start coming in here. I'm like, no, it's that way. Come on, it's that way. It's a very smart little invention, isn't it? Lulu Elf, Nori, Maid, Sarina. Thank you very much for all of the lovely supers, guys. And Yuyu, thank you very much. Lays, thank you. Nori, thank you. Thank you for all of the renewed memberships. We'll be getting some new Onigiri badges soon, hopefully. Jen, thank you very much for the super as well. And... ooh, what was that third one? Okay, we're all caught up. Lovely, and Sephrodisia, thank you very much. So, why don't we begin with Myers-Briggs? So my favorite version of the Myers-Briggs, also for copyright reasons, I won't be able to show the quiz itself on screen, but I'll be talking through it, and hopefully you guys will have a chance to work through it with me. So, let's get a pinned message set up. So you guys, I would like you all, if you would like to, if you feel like learning about yourself, go to the website I've linked, and then we can all do this quiz together, and we can figure out the kind of people that we are. So for those of you who aren't aware, I've done this quiz a number of times before, and I've gotten different results throughout my life. I feel like, wait, I shouldn't use it? Why not? Is something wrong with it? Is it bad? I like it. Is it poop? It's bad. Why is it bad? It's not accurate. What? I always thought it was good. Very inaccurate. Maybe we should use a different website. Junie Mumu, thank you. Eris Lux, thank you. And Muto, thank you for the Akusupa. I'm glad. Yes. I'm glad you've enjoyed the voice pack, and I'm very excited about the Nendoroid as well. Wrong website. Tests are bad. Alright, maybe we won't do that one then. I never knew that. Well, to be fair, this is the quiz I've been doing this whole time, so maybe it's wrong. It's the other people are saying it is accurate. You know what? No, we will do it. Here's what we're gonna do. If supposedly the Myers-Briggs, because let's be completely fucking honest, right? Myers-Briggs is not the most accurate depiction of a person's personality, right? The whole thing is a sort of somewhat reductive way of quickly summing up the kind of person someone is, but everyone is deeper than that. It's a bit of fun, okay? We're gonna do this one. Then why don't we do a different test next from a different website, and then we'll see if there's a different result, huh? All right. So I'm going to pin that message again. We're going to start with this one because it's what I'm used to. Right? Right. Okay. So we're going to start with this one, and then after that, we'll try a different test. So take the test. You regularly make new friends. See, that's a difficult one, right? Because for me, I'm pretty dead set that I'm an extrovert. I feel like an extrovert, but at the same time, I sort of struggle to be the one to initiate a friendship. You know, all of my closer friends in Niji are the ones that approached me first. You know, the ones who kind of sort of like wound up chatting to me inadvertently, rather than like me going out and seeking their attention. So it's sort of difficult in a way. Yeah, no, you guys are right. Personality tests are meant to be taken with a pinch of salt. I'm gonna say like a 2 yes on that one. You spend a lot of your free time exploring various random topics that pique your interest. Now that's true. That's true. I've been I've been reading up on Elden Ring lore recently. Wheatear and 97 Siami, thank you very much. I've been reading up on the lore of Elden Ring recently, which has been a lot of fun. I've been really enjoying. I think honestly the story it's more a story of characters than it is of it's more a story of like a Game of Thrones, which is a Game of Thrones style story, which makes sense because the world was conceived by George R.R. Martin, but it sort of makes sense because Dark Souls is less about characters and more about you and your place in the world, whereas Elden Ring feels like it's more about the relationship between the different bosses in the game. You know, it's about Marika, Godfrey, Radagon, Renala, Radahn, all of that. You know, those are the ones that I'm interested in learning about, especially Radahn. I like him. Seeing other people cry can easily make you feel like you want to cry too. Yep. You often make a backup plan for a backup plan. No. I make backup plans, certainly, but backups for backups? Nah, it ain't that deep for me. You usually stay calm, even under a lot of pressure. I don't know. It differs. Like, For me, I will... Gene, Ellen, Sire, Yunks. Let me quickly go through these. Cats. Thank you very much for the supers, guys. I'm gonna say a slight yes. I think when other people are under a lot of pressure, and they might be like having a panic, I can like really stay calm under that. But when I'm panicking, I can't really like... When I'm panicking, obviously I'm panicking. So I'm going to say a small yes. Small yes. At social events, you rarely try to introduce yourself to new people and mostly talk to the ones you already know. Yeah, that's pretty true. That's pretty true. I don't want to. I want to be able to make new friends at social events, but I just struggle to. You prefer to completely finish one project before starting another. That's an interesting one. Well, really, I'll just sort of follow like what it is I want to do at a given moment. Like, let's say I'm doing a TV show. You know, maybe I'm gonna get a new TV soon. And when I do, I'm gonna rewatch Breaking Bad. But if I did do that and then I lost interest and wanted to, maybe I want to start Better Call Saul or something, I probably wouldn't make myself finish Breaking Bad first. I would just be like, no, let's start Better Call Saul. So I'm gonna say a moderate disagree on that. Very sentimental. Oh yes, you guys know me. You guys know me. I'm a softie. You like to use organizing tools like schedules and lists. Schedules? I'm not... As I have tweeted, I've never made a mistake on any of my schedules in my life. You like to use organizing tools like schedules and lists. I like to use them, but I'm not very good at it. I'm going to say a moderate no on that one. Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge. Oh, hard agree on that. Holy shit. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up a conversation? No, I don't. You are not too interested in discussing various interpretations of analyses of creative works. That is like my favorite thing to do. Disagree. I love doing that. More inclined to follow your head than your heart? Nope. I follow my heart most of the time. You usually prefer just doing what you feel like at any given moment instead of planning a particular daily routine. Well, it sort of differs. I mean, when I'm on my days off and I'm sort of like going through it normally, then yeah, I don't really like to make plans, but then schedules do help me with work. So I'm going to go middle on that one, like just neutral. Actually, yeah, a small agree on that one. You rarely worry about whether you make a good impression on people you meet. Ooh, no way. I worry about that a lot. Yoko and Yuyu, thank you for the supers, guys. You enjoy participating in group activities. Fucking love it. I love being around people. You like books and movies that make you come up with your own interpretation of the ending. Oh, inject that right into my veins. Your happiness comes more from helping others accomplish things than your own accomplishments. I wouldn't say so. I wouldn't say so. I think I love helping people, but I don't know. For quite a few years, I felt like the focus of my life was inadvertently about being, I guess, like an accessory to other people. So what I would say is, for the time being, no, I'm focusing on me, I think. You're interested in so many things that you find it difficult to choose what to try next. Yes, I do that a lot. You're prone to worrying that things will take a turn for the worse every single day. You avoid leadership roles and group settings. Fuck no, I love being a big boy. You are definitely not an artistic type of person. Oh, disagree, I am very artistic. You think the world would be a better place if people relied more on rationality and less on feelings. Facts don't care about your feeling. No, I don't believe that. See, it's a difficult thing, right? Because feelings can lead us to be irrational and make the wrong choices, but I think that the main thing about if you only use your head is that you lose that human touch, you know, and I think that's, in a big way, that's kind of what's made, at least for me, that's sort of what's made this experience of, you know, being on this channel and stuff. I can't help but feel like I've had a stronger impression on all of you because I'm able to embrace my emotions more. You know, being sensitive and being open, I think, is more important. But just in general in the world, no. I think feelings matter a lot. Prefer to do your chores before allowing yourself to relax. Since moving, yeah, that's been true. You enjoy watching people argue? God. Here's the thing. I enjoy hearing about an argument after it's happened. I'll be like, oh God, what happened? Oh no. Oh, tell me about it. But if it happens right in front of me, I'll be really upset. You know? Like, if two people start yelling at me in front, I'll be the first one who just gets in between them, and I'm like, calm down, what the fuck? So no, I don't enjoy watching people argue. I'll get in some gossip, definitely. But if it's happening in front of me, then no, I'm the first people trying to break people up. You tend to avoid drawing attention to yourself? Oh, fuck no. Your mood can change very quickly. Oh, yes, it can. You lose patience with people who are not as efficient as you. No, I don't care. You often end up doing things at the last possible moment. Yes. Yes, I do. You always have been fascinated by question of what, if anything, happens after death. Well, I don't think my death is coming anytime soon, so... But then it is very interesting to think about. Do demons go to the same place that humans do? I suppose that is interesting, isn't it? You usually prefer to be around others rather than on your own. I do. Become bored or lose interest when the discussion gets highly theoretical. Fuck no. I love that. You find it easy to empathize with a person whose experiences are very... Oh, excuse me. Whose experiences are very different from yours. Yes, I do. You usually postpone finalizing decisions for as long as possible. Yeah, I procrastinate a lot. You rarely second-guess the choices that you have made. No, I second-guess myself all the time. After a long and exhausting week, a lively social event is just what you need. Oh, fuck yes! You enjoy going to art museums? I do. You have a hard time understanding people's feelings? No, I don't. You like to have a to-do list for each day? No. You rarely feel insecure? No, I feel insecure all the time. You avoid making phone calls? No, phone calls are fine. You often spend a lot of time trying to understand views that are very different from your own? Yes. In your social circle, you're often the one who contacts your friends and initiates activities. See, that's interesting. I was having a conversation with Reimu recently, and she brought up the fact that I'm really not a very actively social person, even though I love socializing. I am invited. I don't invite people, and I wish that I wasn't that. Hitomi and Miyaki, thank you guys very much for the supers. Like, you know, she has organized a load of collabs, not just with me alone, but also with a big group of people, including me. And for me, I haven't organized very many collabs at all. I organized Horror Husbandos with Ike, and I organized the Niji Dads collab, and I'm struggling to think of... Oh, the Spy Party one with Luca, and the one with Shu, but still, I don't organize nearly as many collabs as other people, especially not someone like Selene. Selene organizes collabs like every week. So I'm going to say no on that one. If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get back on track as soon as possible. Yes. Did you fucking see me yesterday? Did you see me when we were on our way to the end portal? When we were playing Minecraft and everyone started getting sidetracked and I was like, guys, come back, follow me, it's this way. Yeah, no, that's me. You're still bothered by mistakes that you made a long time ago. Oh boy, yes I am. You rarely contemplate the reasons for human existence or the meaning of life. No, I think about that shit all the time. Your emotions control you more than you control them. Oh yes. You take great care not to make people look bad, even when it's completely their fault. Yeah, I don't want anyone to kind of like suffer unnecessarily. Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than an organized and consistent effort. Yes, spontaneous bursts of energy is me. When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it will take them to... Well, actually, on that last one, I don't know anymore. I definitely used to be sort of disorganized and stuff. But then, with this, with streaming, I make a schedule and I follow that to a T, unless I'm a little bit late, of course. You know what? No, actually. I think a consistent effort is good because, like... Thing is, right, I agree that I feel those bursts of energy to do work, but I also am so disorganized that the presence of a schedule does wonders, not just for my work ethic, but also for my mental health. What we've got is this whole problem where what I'll wind up doing is, like, if I don't have a schedule, I will assume I have nothing to do and I won't do anything. Whereas with this schedule, I can look at it and be like, I have a stream tomorrow, and then I will drop everything else to do that. So I'm gonna say that it is closer to an organized, consistent effort, because it's to do with work. And with work, if it's okay, I'm gonna go dead middle on that one, because if it's like a long-term creative project, I will, random bursts of energy. But if it's streaming, yes, a consistent amount every single day. When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it will take them to feel disappointed in you. A little bit, yeah. You love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time. I mean, I do. No, that's wrong. I don't work alone. I work with you. Disagree. I'm around people all the time when I work. You believe that pondering abstract philosophical questions is a waste of time? No, I don't. You feel more drawn to places with busy, bustling atmospheres than quiet, intimate places. I love quiet intimacy, but the city is the place for me. You know at first glance how someone is feeling? Yeah, apparently I've got a bit of a sixth sense for that. Like, genuinely, when I'm around someone and they're upset, I genuinely always know. It's weird. You often feel overwhelmed. Yes, I do. You complete things methodically without skipping over any steps. Now, that is true. You're very intrigued by things labeled as controversial. That is true. When a movie has reviews, like half the reviews are 100% and the other half is 0%, that makes me want to see. You would pass along a good opportunity if you thought someone else needed it more. That's difficult. If they needed it more than me. I'm very good about that with money. Like, I'm eager to drop anything if it means helping somebody. But then if it's something that I really want to do, it's specifically an opportunity. I do tend to get jealous a lot when someone else gets an opportunity and I'm not offered it. So I'm going to say no on that one. I could be a little selfish with that. You struggle with deadlines? Oh, yes. I feel like management are watching this and they're like, You feel confident that things will work out for you. Yeah, eventually they will. I'm a man. What are my results? I'm an ENFP now. It's changed. P and J are sort of like close to one another, but yeah, ENFP this time. I'm much more extroverted than, so when it comes to like the first part, ENF is like pretty much without doubt, like that's what I am. The J is sort of like on and off. It's an ENFPT specifically, but I imagine you guys probably guessed. Sorta, X-Yin, thank you. Yeah, no, it's difficult, right? Oh, same as Luca. Is that Luca as well? You know, ENFP does really suit Luca, to be honest. Or ESFP for Luca. I think ESFP really kind of suits Luca a lot. No, it's interesting because, like, the last few years, like, I've sort of gone through a lot of these different types. So, early on in life, I would have considered myself an INTJ, to be honest. I used to get that result all the time. And then after that, I became an INTP, and then I was an INFP, and then I was an ENFP, and then I was an ENFJ, and now I'm an ENFP again. It's probably going to change back to an ENFJ. Maybe my results have been changed by how different my work ethic has been since I moved. It's been difficult. Or maybe Luca's in the INTJ stare. Yeah, no, I'm kind of glad I don't identify with that anymore because, you know, definitely the Sigma male type. Not that there's anything wrong with the INTJs in chat. I love you guys. Ivy Vega, thank you. Long Shao Chen, thank you. Oh, you're an INTJ, no change at all. It can be a very sexy type, to be fair. I think that was why I was drawn to it to begin with. Peepo, thank you. Visit Type in Mind and read about the result you get from 16 personalities. Okay, let's do that. Type in Mind. Stuck on your type even after taking the assessment. We've dropped the type clarity sessions prices. Do I have to buy them? Type descriptions. Alright, ENFP. Oh, I know this. These are the cognitive functions, aren't they? So you've got extroverted intuition, introverted feeling, extroverted thinking, and internal sensing. I see. They use extroverted intuition to find patterns and underlying principles, to see future possibilities, construct theories and frameworks, and form connections as they talk, write, or create. To others, NE is what can make the NEFI seem like they have their head in the clouds, constantly having ideas, thoughts, and theories that might not seem like they're totally in sync with reality. Yeah, no, that kind of suits me, to be honest. Saku, thank you for the super bluebird, and Jean, thank you. Definitely do. Yeah, so introverted feeling, extroverted thinking, and internal sensing. God, this is a lot of reading. I don't know if I'm really down for that much reading at the moment. Maybe another time. I got some nuts with me as well. I got some oatmeal. Wow. The Sarkinova test. Now that is one that a lot of people have recommended to me. Sarkinova. Okie dokie. Sarkinova cognitive function test in English. Okie dokie. Alright guys, let's do this one now. We are on the Sarkinova test. Let's give it a try, shall we? I like nuts. I got so confused. I saw my own name in chat after I typed the thing. And I was like, huh? Is that me? What? Alright. You see so many possibilities that you have trouble committing to a single one. A little bit, yeah. You start many different projects, but you finish few. Middle on that one. Kind of true, but also I'm seeing more projects through to the end now. Well, I mean, at this point in my life right now, nah, I'm seeing a lot of projects through to completion. So yes, no on that one. You find yourself agreeing with those who claim that the ends justify the means? Not really, no. Well, kind of. But not really. I mean, I think a lot of people can use that to justify it, to try and justify anything. You know, really amoral things. They can be like, oh, that's justify me. Blah, 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 blah. And it's like, well, yeah, and sometimes, like, let's say someone wants to be a stunt driver, right? And they're really passionate about it. It's the only thing in the world that they care about. And they're trying to be a stunt driver their entire time. But their entire life. But they're just not good at it. And you know they're gonna die if they keep pursuing that career. The ends would justify the means, in that the means being making them feel sad by giving them a talking to would justify the ends of them living longer, I suppose. But then other people might take that a step further and start... What the hell? It's gone under some other song from RuneScape, which is not the vibe. Definitely not the vibe. So yeah, I'd say mostly no on that one, but... You frequently have hunches or insights about the future that turn out to be correct. Now that is true. I kind of, yeah. You often use metaphors to communicate new ideas all the time. Have you guys heard me on stream being like, it's like this. It's like a baby that's been fired from a cannon, but then when it looks back, it says, my name is Inigo Montoya, you killed my father, prepare to die, you know. Like, and then everyone's like, huh? And I'm like, no, but you know what I mean. That's definitely me. You live in the present, not in the past or the future. No, I am constantly distracted by the past. I cannot read your name, but happy birthday. Thank you very much. You are unnerved by uncertainty and the unknown. Oh, yes. You are described as stuck in your ways. No, not really. I mean, I think a lot of people can use that to justify anything. You know, really amoral things. They can be like, oh, that's justify me. Blah, 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 blah. And it's like, well, yeah, in sometimes, like, let's say someone wants to be a stunt driver, right? And they're really passionate about it. And they try to be a stunt driver their entire time. But they're just not good at it. And you know they're gonna die if they keep pursuing that career. The ends would justify the means, in that the means being making them feel sad by giving them a talking to would justify the ends of them living longer, I suppose. But then other people might take that a step further and start... What the hell? Not really. I think I'm fairly open to change. You feel awkward and aimless during leisure time. Kind of. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I can. Sometimes I can feel a bit like, what do I do? I don't know. I don't know. What do I do? I'm just gonna lie on the sofa. I guess that is true because, like, whenever I get a free moment, because I'm working so hard, if I get a free moment, I tend not to, like, sit in my chair and actively try to do something. When I'm in my free time, I tend to just lie in bed and be like, finally. Gretch, thank you for the super. And, I think I missed you. Sorda, thank you very much as well. Let's try this again. So yes, I do feel a bit awkward and aimless during leisure time, hesitant to strictly conform to social roles. Not really, no. I'm self-aware. I know what I am. I know what my lot in life is. Oh, you know what? Let's write down on screen. Let's write down what results I've gotten. So 16 personalities. ENFP. 16 personalities, ENFP, so people don't have to, like, scroll back up and check. So maybe it will be different on this one. We'll have to see. You're a cutie. Oh, that was cute, Crystal. Thank you. And Floopsy Kitty, thank you. And who else is that? Shannon, thank you very much. Okie dokie. You have been consistently logical throughout your life. Fuck no. I'm constantly at the mercy of my own feelings. You value inclusion and try your best to involve everyone in a group. Yes, please. I really want to do that. You may be viewed, and Luke is even better at doing that than me. Like, you know, he's always sort of like trying to talk to people who are being quiet and make sure that they feel like they're included. You may be viewed as fake or manipulative to others. What? I fucking hope not. I'd like to think I'm fairly honest with everybody. You know, I've gone on and on about this before, like on stream I've mentioned, like, I don't like playing a character. The person you see is who I am. You know, this is... I always want to believe that, like, the person I am is just... When you see my streams, you are seeing the real me, just a bit louder. Just a little bit more expressive, to be honest. I try really, really hard to just be myself. You're fiercely individualistic and pride yourself on your uniqueness. Yes, I like who I am. You may be viewed as selfish or self-centered. A little bit. I think probably because I spent a long time not being able to focus on myself and just sort of only being able to focus on others, that I think I've been enjoying sort of like really serving myself and paying attention to my own needs. I like to believe that people don't think I'm selfish, but I think I'm definitely focusing more on me for the time being than I have before. Masato, thank you for the super, and Sena, thank you for the Aka super, and Gretch, thank you. Yeah, I've heard that INTJs are supposed to be rare, but especially in... Yeah, what we have to remember, though, guys, is that this circle, this fan base, is comprised of a certain type of people. You know, I think that while worldwide there may only be, you know, only 0.5% of women are INTJs, there might be a lot more of you here than there would be in the rest of the world, because, you know, Kindred are made up of different personality than the rest of the entire world would be, you know. We've got a lot of different people here, but some of them are different. You know, I'd say as a whole, a certain type of person is drawn to a certain type of content, and that means there will be a slight bias to the results we get. You often use analogies and similes to communicate new ideas. Yes, you rely on external sources to support your argument. I tend to, yes. You work through problems by yourself and detach yourself from other people to arrive at conclusions. No. When I get upset, I will sit on Discord and wait until I get to talk to someone. You have a tendency to go off topic in conversation all the time. Nanshishi and Daro, thank you very much. You greatly value social harmony and often go out of your way to maintain it. Yes, I like it when people get along. You always try to communicate tactfully with people. Yes, I like having like a soft tone of voice and a soft vocabulary almost. You know, I really enjoy. I don't know why. I think a lot of men particularly do this. I don't like it when people text like, yeah, all right, yeah. So are you doing okay? Yeah. You know, I don't know why. I feel like it's insensitive. I feel like you can do better. Kazam, thank you for the super. And so for me, when people text like that, I always try to like, I'm one of those email people where I try to add in an exclamation mark, and I'm like, yeah, no, definitely, yeah, absolutely. And so maybe someone's like approaching me about an idea, and they're like, how would you feel about that? And I'm like, I'm down, yeah, no, let's do it. Like, I always try to have a little more energy, because I feel like that really helps people, you know? It really helps them feel like I'm actually excited about what they're telling me, and, you know, I want them to believe that. You stay true to yourself. I always will, yes. You take on subjects with a burning interest, only to drop them once they no longer feel new to you. Yeah, I do that. You thrive on new and exciting experiences. Yes. You have a strict internal moral code that comes from within, regardless of any external standards. Yes. These things, a moral code isn't really like... It isn't something you write one day. It's something you just know. It's something you just know. Like... It's one of the main things that you kind of need, is that when you know, with a moral code, you don't refer to other people and say, you shouldn't do that, and then be like, all right, I won't do that. A moral code is something that is built in and that becomes stronger over time when you make mistakes, right? When you see how your actions hurt people, you see how your actions help people, you start developing a better sense of how better to live your life and how better to live around other people. You're not wrong for making mistakes, but also you would be wrong if the inherent feelings that you have, like for me, for example, I really don't like upsetting people. I really, really, really don't. And I can be a massive pushover when it comes to preserving that, because it feels so innately true for me. You know, like as a person, I don't focus at all on what am I trying to say here? As a person, I will really like back down quickly if someone takes issue with something I've said. You know, if I try to, let's say I'll try to be like, oh, I think this, and someone will be like, why do you think that? I'll be like, well, you know, I'll stick up for myself, but I'll also try really, really hard to make the other person feel included, and also not to kind of argue with them. I don't like arguing with people, and I like being soft with people. As you've probably noticed, I'm definitely very high in openness, I suppose. You rely on past experiences to guide yourself through the present. Oh yeah, got a whole few hundred years of past experience to draw back on. You greatly value tradition and duty. I mean, kind of. There's value in tradition, but also I think there's value in innovation too. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say middle on that one. Ayo, thank you for the super. The Infinite Pursuit of Lord Akuma. Oh, nice. Thank you. I'm going to say middle on that one. Tradition is important, but so is the new. We should value tradition and we should respect tradition, but we should also be willing to change when possible, you know. You become upset when your care for others goes unappreciated. Not really. Selflessness is exactly that. It's selflessness. If I help someone, the only thing I want to know is... The only thing I want to hear is, thank you, and I'm doing better. Like if I spend a long time trying to help someone, and what's the thing? When I help someone, they don't owe me anything. Like, what you have to remember is that if someone's in a state of panic, and you go out of your way to help them, Uma, thank you for the super, you go out of your way to help them, you are, in a way, inserting yourself into their life, you know, and you've got to be considerate of the fact that sometimes when people need help, they're not also sending out a call for, like, friends and, like, a deeper connection, anything like that. It can happen if you're really there for somebody and you help them. Maybe you can become closer, but I think that a lot of the time, one of the worst things that you can do is like expect to get something from someone after you help them, because they might be in a really compromised situation and you expect so much back from them just for helping. No, like the only thing I want to know when I help someone has a panic attack and I sit there with them and I hold their hand and everything like that, the only thing I want to hear is, thanks for helping, I feel better. Other than that, it's fine. So no, I don't become upset when it goes unappreciated. If they didn't say thanks, I'd be miffed, but like whatever, they're in a state, you know, they need help. You have trouble communicating with those who do not think like you. No, I don't. Maitrika, thank you for the super. I'll either just be quiet and let someone go on and be wrong, or I will just sort of like be calm and be like, well, personally, I think this. Like me and my PT, we have this a lot. I feel like we disagree on movies a lot. You know, I really liked the new Batman, and he fell asleep during the new Batman, and so we were having this conversation about it. And I feel like we still get on really, really well, even though like we didn't think the same about a certain film. He's more into sort of like blockbusters and stuff like that. I'm more into art films. The Batman is more on the artistic side than other Batman films, although compared to an actual art film, it's still very sort of like, you know, mainstream. Still, you know, it is what it is. I like debating with people who don't think the same as me, because I think you learn more that way. You place a great amount of trust in the mysterious and unconscious world. If you're talking about dreams, yes. I had a lovely dream earlier. I can't remember what happened. I had one of those dreams where you can't tell if you're awake or not, you know? A2ZA, thank you for the super. I think I was lucid earlier. After the first stream, I took a nap before my gym session, and I had a dream where I was in a house with some Niji people and we were all hanging out, and then I noticed them and I was like, oh yay, it's my friends, and then my vision blurred out and I was back in my bed, but I was still dreaming, and I was like, oh, I'm dreaming. And in that moment I became Uma, thank you very much for the super. In that moment I became lucid, and I looked over and I saw my alarm clock and everything, but it like looked a little bit different, and I was like trying both to go back to the last state of the dream, but also to wake up at the same time. It was really weird. But yeah, you're extremely objective and tell it as it is. It is what it is. I think that's important. It's more about honesty, I think, than it is about like the theoretical. You tend to express sympathy only after you empathize with someone. No, you can sympathize with someone no matter what. You relate to present experience. You relate present experiences back to past experiences all the fucking time. Every day. Every day I'll be like, oh, this is just like that one thing that happened. That's what therapists do. Is that you'll bring up something that happened recently, and you'll bring up like, oh yeah, this thing happened, and I reacted to it in this way, and I felt this, and they'll be like, oh, exactly like that thing that happened to you decades ago, and I'll be like, yes, exactly, and and suddenly it's like, oh my god, it all makes sense. You come up with internal logical frameworks, theories, and systems to describe the world around you. No, it's not that deep. Well, kind of. I mean, you come up with, like, reasoning and explanations for certain things. So, yeah, probably. You may be viewed as whiny and or depressive. Oh, yes, all the time. You may be viewed as meddling or controlling to others. No. I keep to myself. I socialize, but no, I don't want to control anybody. You're an excellent problem solver and have an incredible ability to analyze things in depth. I don't want to sound like I'm like, you know, I'm jerking myself off or anything. An excellent problem solver? Not really, to be honest. I mean, I tend to need people's help. You feel a strong sense of unity when communicating with others in a group. Yes. You are aware of your surroundings and aren't likely to miss something right in front of you. No. I am very absent-minded. Sweetie, thank you for the Aka Super. INFJA. Ooh. Look for a new job. Well, I really hope that you find it. I hope you find it. And thank you very much for the Aka Super. Good luck with that, okay? Good luck with your hunt. And Larissa, thank you for the super. Thank you. Okay, like I was saying, I am one of the clumsiest people that I know. I will forget shit 24/7, and I'm one of those people who will be holding something in his hand. I'll be holding something in my hand, like, oh god, I've got to get my keys. And I will be holding my keys, and I will look around my house for my keys for an hour. Like, I miss things right in front of my own nose every day. This question is great. You feel as though you are one of the only truly nice people left in this world. Now that's either, you're either very depressed or you have an ego problem if you think that. Max Hide, thank you for the super. So I'm gonna say no, because yes, you run into nasty people sometimes, but there are so many lovely people out there. The kindness that you'll find in the real world is staggering. There is so much of it to find. You just have to keep looking, okay? I know sometimes you might run into a gamut of bad luck and you'll run into a lot of people who maybe don't do the right thing. But at the same time, remember that not only is that everyone's got a moral code, most people anyway, and everyone has problems. Everyone is doing their best. So just because someone isn't nice, just because someone doesn't do exactly what you want them to do, doesn't mean that they're not a nice person. Chuflorite, thank you very much for the super. God complex and depression, not a good combination. No, no, no. If someone says a hard yes on that question, maybe a bit of a red flag. Generally, you would... well, maybe not, maybe not. Not a red flag as such, but like maybe they need a chat and a hug. How to stop loving Vox? Oh, maybe. Generally, you'd prefer a solution to be thorough before putting it into action. Yeah, I think so. You do whatever it takes to win a debate. Yes, I'm very competitive. You become stubborn and resolute in the face of opposition when it comes to your personal beliefs. Kind of. I'm willing to have my mind change, but also I can get very passionate about some things. Follow a consistent routine. Fuck no. You generally work through problems with others and involve yourself with other people to arrive at the conclusion. Yes, I do. You constantly set yourself on goals and objectives. Yes. You exude charisma and are viewed as charming by others. What do you think, chat? Am I charming? I thought so. Ren, thank you very much for the super. Oh, I love you too. Mwah! Thank you so much. You may be described as ditzy or scatterbrained. Oh, yes. You cannot help but get hung up on small details. Yes. You have trouble communicating your ideas with people. Not really. Only, I'll put that slightly shy of green. Only because I tend to waffle a bit, and I tend to sort of... It's like yesterday I was talking about RuneScape. I was rapping, you know. They were like, my lord, breathe, you know. Rachel Olivia, Who Cares, and Huma, and Shun, thank you very much for the super. You would rather sugarcoat a problem than upset someone. I feel the urge to do that, but I know it's not the right thing to do. You gotta sell it to people straight. Yagma, thank you for the super. You too, holy shit. You value truth and logic more than anything else? No. Truth? Yes. Well, emotions are very... Moinchen, thank you for the super. Emotions are very important, but truth is also very important. There's a truth to emotion. There is an emotional truth. That's a weirdly worded question. I'm going to go neutral on that one. You have a strong tendency to see things as either good or bad. No. There are always grey areas. You live in the here and now. No. Always look into the future. You have an uncanny ability of recognizing others' needs. Yes, I think I do. I have kind of a sixth sense for that. You see the big picture in a sea of details. Yes. You have an eye for aesthetics and enjoy the finer things in life. Oh, baby, you know it. Summer, thank you for the super. 401-year-old gorilla is really charming. Are you charming? All of you are charming. Listen. You're charming. Why do you think I like hanging out with you so much, eh? You are able to manipulate conversations by reading others' body language. No, I don't like the word manipulate. I don't like the word manipulate at all. To be honest, I'm pretty dense in that matter. Body language, I'm not so good at. I just kind of get a vibe, you know? Fake people bother you. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I feel like I can really tell. I feel like I can really tell when someone's, like, not all there. Maybe a bit of a social climber. Maybe, you know... That really does bother me when I can tell someone's not being themselves. Because I don't want to get to know an invention, you know. I don't want to get to know a version of you that isn't real. I want to get to know you, you know. And I get being closed off, so just show me you, but not all of it. You know, show me more later, right? You place a lot of value on details and past experiences. Past experiences, ooh, yeah. You easily sympathize with other struggles. Yep. You're a risk taker. I mean, you've seen my ASMR, haven't you? Yeah, I'm a fucking risk taker. You like to organize things for pleasure. Ivy, Erathena, thank you for the supers. Yes, I like keeping a tidy home. I'd organize a pair of legs for pleasure. I tell you that. Let's say yes. You may be seen as reckless and unknowingly hurt those around you. Reckless? Unknowingly, I'm a fucking idiot. Yes, I'm fucking stupid. I forget things and I will say things that I think might help, and then I will be completely wrong. I'm gonna say a yes on that one. I will always try and help, but I am fucking stupid. You are often the first to react to a question. Middle on that one. Sometimes I am. You believe your presence is greatly felt in a room. No. I feel like I kind of... Well, it depends on if people know me. You know. People have met me before, then, like, kind of middle. But if nobody knows me, I feel like I kind of slink to the back. I'm like... Ugh. You modify internal logical frameworks to account for new data, and you sometimes find yourself reevaluating. Can you just word it like a normal human being, please? You are willing to accept new ideas. Yes, I am. Modify... What? Can you guys give me like the, you know, the glasses emoji, like the nerd emoji?
You modify internal logical frameworks to account for new data, and you sometimes find yourself reevaluating them when new data is incompatible with it.
I am open to new concepts, even ones that relate to ideas I already have. Yes, quiz, yes. You believe that arriving at a truth is more important than winning an argument. Yes. Finding the right answer is better than being the one who has the right answer. Ivy and A2ZA, thank you very much. You imagine things that aren't directly connected to the real world. Yes. You're a brainstormer, offer a multitude of different ideas. Yes. You absorb information from the outside world without additional processing. Without additional processing? No, I've got a lens. I've got a lens I look at things through. You're attracted to symbolism, mysticism, and the unknown. Absolutely. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Crystal, thank you. Uma, thank you. Yeah, stupid but charming. I'm comfortable with that. You sometimes fail to adapt to new data because it's not consistent with your personal understanding of an idea. No, I'm happy to accept new ideas. You try and help people to the point where you begin to forget taking care of your own needs. Sometimes yes, sometimes I do. Especially when it comes to staying up late for somebody. I'll do that all the time. You streamline existing systems for the sake of efficiency and productivity. I guess that means I'm willing to innovate. Yeah, definitely. You have an excellent sense of direction and instantly know your way around a new place. Now that is true, I learn the streets pretty quickly. You dislike change. Sometimes. I enjoy change if it... Well, I enjoy change if it's good change, but I don't like change if it's bad change. I'm going to say, nah, change is nice. You would question anything. Yes. You find it difficult to concentrate on a single subject. Yes. You consider yourself a practical and realistic person, free from imagination. No. You consider yourself an organized person and take control of situations before they get out of hand. No. I put things off until they become terrible. Din, thank you very much for the super. Oh, I love you too. I'm glad that I could help. Angel, thank you very much for the super as well. You just know you just know things without being able to consciously put them into words. Yeah, I kind of get a vibe for things pretty quickly. You express yourself honestly and authentically. I try to every day. Andrew M, thank you for the super. She modify on my internal frameworks till I account for new data. That's good. You're drawn towards the abstract? Yes. Easily think of something random to say? Yes. You're drawn to the new, novel, and original? Yes, absolutely. You trust hard facts and data more than anything else? Well, yeah, but concepts, ideas... I'm going for like a kind of no. You easily recognize internal bodily sensations and act to suit your body's needs? Yes. Why'd you ask? You're skilled at recognizing whether the details in front of you match what you are used to. Yes. You see the world as a bundle of possibilities waiting to be explored. Yes, I like the future. I like the world. You prefer living in your dreams? No, I like the real world. You often arrive at conclusions. Well, I mean, dreams are nice. A little bit. Surakula, thank you for the super. I guess it's because my real life is so dreamlike at the moment. CCXH, thank you for the super. You often arrive at conclusions that seem to come out of nowhere. Yes. You explore things in depth. Yes. You understand a concept by logically recognizing and drawing patterns between different already known concepts. Yes. You feel as though your insights often go misunderstood. Yes. When I try to explain why I think monkeys are funny, I feel terribly misunderstood. You're blunt and straight to the point in communication. Not really, not really. I tend to... if it's serious, I'll be blunt. But otherwise, I'll kind of like... I wouldn't skirt around the issue as such, but I'll try to use fluffy wording a lot of the time. Age, 401. Gender, male. ENFP for today. What Enneagram type? I don't know. I haven't done the Enneagram yet. Guys, which Enneagram do you think I am? Quickly. Based on the answers. I need to answer so I can get the results. (2W3) Okay, we'll put that in for now. Maybe do the test later. Value must be less than or equal to 99. Alright, fuck it. 99 then. Huh. Interesting. So, I am extroverted intuition. Wait, how do I read these results? They're not even ordered by size. Hang on a minute. How do I read these results? The percentage. Right, so I'm 40% extroverted intuition, 42% introverted intuition, 21 SE, 31 SI, 34 TE, 26 TI, 32 FE, and 29 FI. My Grant function type is INTJ. My Myers function type is INFJ. And my Myers letter type is ENFP. Right. Huh? And then we've got like... Oh, right, the percentages. So at the bottom is ESTP, and then at the top is INTJ? Huh? That's 3 letters off the other website. Oh, that's so funny. Meowie, thank you for the super. It is weird to come to terms with being different results, isn't it? Larissa Rochefort, thank you very much. Me and I'm a fucking softie. I'm a big baby. How am I like? How am I the Sigma male type? This is so weird. How do I even interpret this? I don't know. Yeah, I feel like I identify a lot with the other. Ruben Aroso and Irene, thank you. My results sound very attractive. I mean, INTJ, like I said, it's a very sexy type, but like... The instant I mentioned Sigma male, I see someone in chat saying, "Can you feel my..." Mars and Uma, thank you. Wait, like, hold on. So, I'll screenshot it, and you guys can tell me, like, if there's something I need to know. Is there something I need to know? Is something going on? Hold on. Let me show you guys this. This was the first thing that turned up. Where did I put that shit? There you go. Those are the results I got. Guys, can you guys help me understand what the fuck this means? Long Xiaochen, Lula, Uma, and Seru. Thank you very much for the super. The blue one too. Oh, the blue one said INTJ. Hold on, let me get the blue one. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, that's the blue one. Yeah, ENFP is still near the top, so it gives you like a top 3 types? How... So I guess it's not the percentage at which you get each letter, it's the questions that relate to the functions that inform the overall type, I guess? So 16 personalities thinks I'm an ENFP, but Sakanova thinks I'm an INTJ. 3-letter difference. Hey, I'm gonna be honest, right? Maylaugh, thank you for the super. Any tips for moving? Have help. That's what I will say. When I was moving, I had my roommates who did a lot of help, helping me pack and stuff like that. And also, search your place from top to bottom. You will miss things. I missed a lot of things, and my first week here was ordering a fuck ton of extra shit that I had missed for ages. And I got here, I had nothing to work with. I didn't have any towels. My first shower here, I had to pat myself dry with old clothes. You know, like it was not an easy first week. Doodoo, thank you for the super. Looking extra submissive and breedable today. Like, see you fucking try, I'll put you in the ground. Which one of us is going to be breedable then? Alright, I guess from Sakanova, I'm an INTJ. Huh. Never thought I would see the day. Most kindred are INFP. Yeah, no, that would make sense. Ruben Aroso, Ian Stieglitz, thank you. I'm forever ENFJ to you. That I feel like I relate a lot to that type, you know, and I guess like it's in these two, sort of somewhere. Is Sakanova tripping, or are they onto something here? Yeah, I don't think I'm an INTJ either. I'm way too emotional, you know. Saku, thank you. Mooney the Spoonie, thank you. It's a very sexy type to be, you know, being sort of like loner, you know. Well, I mean, it's the Sigma male type, isn't it? You ask someone who says they're a Sigma male, what type are you? They'll be like, oh, yes. Oh, I'm an INTJ, certainly. Folger being INTJ. I can both A, completely believe that, and B, not. He's so soft. He's so lovely. I mean, I can believe that. I feel like there's more F in Folger than maybe he wants to let on. The INTJ stare. Alright, I guess that's that. Oh no, Folger was INFP, wasn't it? Yeah, no. Someone in chat said it was INTJ, and I was like, that doesn't make sense. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Folger's an emotional guy. He's very sweet. Garden Pizza, Scrambler, Miss Vinnie V, and Lycoris Radiata. Thank you. Alright. Alright. We've done a lot of personality-based stuff. Why don't we try something sweet? I'm gonna do a love languages test. So sorry, thank you for the super, and Yagmur, thank you. I have not done the love languages test in, I think, 5 years. I remember last time I did it, my type was quality time, but we shall see. Tokito, thank you for the Aka Super. Both sides of the test are INFJ. If one day changed, I should be quite surprised. To observe uncertainty in human nature, less likely to be confused by appearances. Very insightful. And Lydia, thank you for the super as well. INFPs are drawn to charismatic men. Well, I guess I'm drowning in INFPs, aren't they? And How to Stop Loving Vox, thank you. Alright. So, there's one called 5lovelanguages.com. Is that the right one I should use? It seems like that's a good one. Mizushiri, thank you for the super. People, thank you. Alright, let's do it. So, I am an adult. I am single. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love sends me a loving note or text, or I hug someone. Fuck, I mean, both of those are really nice. Hyoika, thank you for the super. Nanshishi, thank you. People, thank you. And Bread, thank you for the super. A loving text, note, or email is amazing. Well, okay. A physical touch is fantastic, but also it can like... Oh, link! Yes, one sec. One moment, everybody. 5 love... Thank you for reminding me, guys. Let's do it together, alright? Physical touch is great and all, but like nothing really like makes me go doki doki than someone writing out like a paragraph for me and being like, hey, I just want to say that I really appreciate you. I'm like, oh. Hugs become so much more intense when you haven't had one for a while, you know? I'm gonna say the loving text, yeah, or note or something like that. Like that's kind of going above and beyond. Like that's sort of like really thinking ahead. Whereas a hug is beautiful, but you can just do a hug whenever, you know. Dodo, thank you for the super. It's more meaningful to me when I can spend alone time with someone I love, just us, or someone I love does something practical to help me out. Helping is nice, but getting the chance to spend like the entire day with someone, oh my goodness, yes, no, I would very much prefer that. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love gives me a little gift as a token of our love of concern for each other, or I get to spend uninterrupted leisure time with those I love. Ivy, thank you for the super. Now, a gift will always... The thing is for me is that I don't really need gifts. You know, for a while I've sort of been able to, able to take care of myself, able to afford my own stuff, so gifts, they don't really like... It's wonderful to receive them and always be like, oh, thank you, but leisure time, that's what it needs to be, you know. Someone I love does something unexpected for me to help me with a project. Now that is nice. An innocent touch with someone I love. Yes, please. Someone puts their arm around me in public, or someone I love surprising me with their arm around me in public will make me melt and cry. It's more meaningful to me when I'm around someone I love, even if we're not really doing anything. I can be comfortable holding hands, high-fiving, or putting my arm around someone. Put my arm around someone, holding hands, that's wonderful, yeah. It's more meaningful to me when I receive a gift, or I hear from someone I love that they love me. If someone looks at me and tells me they love me, I'm like, oh, thank you. It's more meaningful to me when I sit close to someone I love, or I'm complimented by someone I love for no reason. Those are both lovely. Probably sitting close to someone. I think there's something quite unique about that. Getting compliments is very nice, though. Fuck. I'm gonna say sitting close to someone. Wait. No, God, I love these. I love both of these so much. Oh. I'm gonna say sitting close. That's nice. I get the chance to just hang out with someone I love, or I unexpectedly get small gifts from someone I love. I'm gonna say hang out. More time. I hear someone I love tell me I'm proud of you. Yes, please. I would like that very much. Italian love cake. Thank you for the super. I would like that very much. I get to do things with someone I love, or I hear supportive words from someone I love. I mean, both these things are nice. I'm going to go, on this one, I'm going to go supportive words. I think those can be really, really helpful in the right moment. Kate Kun, thank you for the super. Someone I love does things for me instead of just talking about doing nice things. I feel connected to someone I love through a hug. Yes. Jewelflower, right, thank you for the super. I like hugs. I hear praise from someone I love, or someone I love gives me something that shows that they were really thinking about me. Kuruneko and Rachel, thank you for the super. Sitting close, secretly intertwining fingers. Oh, you know me. God. I remember years and years and years ago, I got a random compliment from someone. Like I was hanging out with a friend of mine, and I was cracking on, like I was really cracking on with what I was working on at the time, and he just turned over to me and he said, "You're working so hard." I was like, "Thank you." So I think hearing praise is really powerful. Nanshishi, thank you for the Akasupa. Oh, I love you too. Just taking notes from the quiz. Very good, very astute. It's more meaningful to me when I'm able to just be around someone I love, or I get a back rub from someone I love. Now that is, ooh, my posture is dreadful. I back rubs. Oh yes, please. That's a fast track to my heart. That's a first class ticket. Pei-chan, thank you very much. Someone I love reacts positively to something I've accomplished, or someone I love does something for me that I know they don't particularly enjoy. See, I mean, maybe, but also it would make me sad. Like, if someone's forcing themselves to do something for me, maybe not. But if they, like, if I do something and they're, like, genuinely proud of me and they want to, like, support me and lift me up, yeah, no, that's good. Yamiya Zai Zai, thank you for the Akasupa. 920k! Only 80k to go until 1 million. Oh my fucking god, man. Oh my fucking god. I've got to get ready to do that 24-hour stream. Goodness me. Yamiya Zai Zai, sleep well, sleep well. Thank you very much. You're sexy too. Get to be in close physical proximity to someone I love, or I sense someone I love showing interest in the things I care about. Both of those are so good. Aikala Voxyong, thank you for the super. I sense someone I love showing interest in the things I care about. Those are both so nice. Dado, thank you. Nothing really beats physical touch, to be honest. Like, it really does hit different, to be honest. But I love... Oh, God, I already clicked it, but I love it when someone says something to me and they're like, yeah, so you were interested in this thing. Yeah, I picked it up too. Oh my god, you have really good taste. And we start talking about it. I'm like, wee. I get all soft. Miyaki Daro, thank you very much for the supers, guys. Someone I love works on special projects with me that I have to complete, or someone gives me an exciting gift. If you work on me, that's good too. If you work on special projects with me and try to help me get something done, yes, please. I'm complimented by someone I love on my appearance, or someone I love takes the time to listen to me and really understand my feelings. Yeah, I got a lot of feelings. I want to talk about. If someone sits there and tries to talk to me, I'm going to be really happy. Maru, thank you very much. It's more meaningful to me when I can share a meaningful touch in public with someone I love, or someone I love offers to a meaningful touch in public. Yes, please. Yes, please. Christine, thank you very much. Someone I love does something special for me to help me out, or I get a gift that someone I love put thought into choosing. A thoughtful gift is really, really nice sometimes. Jean, thank you for the super. Hugging is pretty nice. Pretty pog, isn't it? Someone I love doesn't check their phone while we're talking with each other. Now that is a... It's very sexy of someone when they actually, like, make eye contact and don't even look at their phone. It's very sexy indeed. I'm gonna go for that one. I can look forward to a holiday because I'll probably get a gift. I hear the words, I appreciate you from someone I love. I would actually burst into tears if I heard that. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love and haven't seen in a while thinks enough of me to give me a little gift, or someone I love takes care of something I'm responsible to do, but I feel too stressed to do at the time. Yes, I like that one. Someone I love doesn't interrupt me while I'm talking, or gift giving is an important part of the relationship. Yeah. If I'm going off on a tangent, I want someone to like. I think like mutual ranting is very good. Like, you know, the whole meme format, which is like talks a lot, listens. You know, that needs to work both ways. Yan Chestnut, thank you very much for the Akasupa, and Moin Chen, thank you very much. That needs to work both ways. I want to be able to rant about RuneScape for 3 hours and have someone sit with their head in their hand, sit with their chin in their hands, and look up at me like, oh, I love this guy. And then I want to be able to listen to them do the exact same thing. Because if one person does all the talking and the other person does all the listening, the person who does all the listening is going to get really fucking frustrated after a while. If it goes both ways, then beautiful. You take a genuine interest in what your partner is talking about. Fuck yes, I love that shit. Ivy and Lays, thank you very much for the supers, guys. Someone I love helps me out when they know I'm already tired, or I get to go somewhere while spending time with someone I love. I want to spend time with someone I love. Someone I love touches my arm or shoulder to show me care or concern, or they give me a little gift. Arm or shoulder. Touch me, please. Mito and Medici, thank you very much. And Ruben Rosso, thank you. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love says something encouraging to me, or I get to spend time in a shared activity or hobby. Says something encouraging to me. Yeah, I like that. Someone I love surprises me with a small token of affection. I'm touching someone I love frequently to express our friendship. Sounds like a little more than friendship to me. Aphrodisiac and Sweetie, thank you guys for the super. I mean, touch is pretty pog, but Sensen, thank you for the super. I mean, hugging your friends is wonderful, but the way it was worded, that's the thing. The way it was worded sounded like I frequently touch them. I was like, I mean, I love hugging my friends, but it's like I wouldn't want to. I don't know, go up to a friend and just start like, I don't know, prodding them. That'd be weird. 2 names in a row that I cannot read. Thank you very much for the supers, guys. And Jacqueline, thank you very much. Someone I love helps me out, especially if I know they're already busy, or I hear someone I love tell me that they appreciate me. I want to be appreciated. I get a hug from someone who I haven't seen in a while, or I hear someone I love tell me how much I mean to them. I get a hug. My love language is no longer quality time. It is physical touch. Followed by words of affirmation, quality time, and then, with not very much, acts of service and receiving gifts. Let me get a screenshot of this. There it is. There's my results. So what do you know? What do you know? What do you know? Physical touch. Meowie, thank you for the super. Yeah, I don't know. Gifts are lovely, but I don't know. To me, nothing's more important than like having my hair played with, put my arm around somebody, you know, all of that. Just the thought of it makes me very, very soft and all that kind of stuff. Chia, Smidgy Bean, Arabella, thank you very much, and Meowie as well. Thank you guys. And Iris Barakos, thank you. Alright. That's another result added to the pile. That's kind of overlapping with my face. Can I? Hang on. Oh. No, wait, hold on. How do I do this? There we go. Oh, that looks terrible. Hold on. I can fix this. I can fix this. Can I add a background? Can I add a background? Background. Bang. There we go. Put it up there above chat. Still see you guys. And then bada bing. Lovely. Oh wow, a lot of supers. Serena, Nix Kwan, Reinhardt, and Longshotchen. Thank you. It's great learning all this stuff about you guys as well. It's just someone giving me a back rub and telling me how proud they are. Where? Cinnamon and Jade Oracle, thank you. Okay. Fuck, it's hot in here. Let me get a door open. Let in some air. Ah, lovely. Beautiful. Reina du Ciel, thank you. Our top three are the same. What are you getting at here? Yeah, I've heard long-term relation, oh, I thought you meant long distance. Yeah, no, long distance relationships can be a struggle. But oh, long-term. Oh, that is what you meant. Okay, I'm stupid. So sorry. Thank you for the Akasupa. I love you and I'm so proud of you and amazed by your talent. My love, big hug and kiss. Aww. Mia, thank you for the super. And Arabella. Being praised is lovely, even not in a sexual way. If someone gives you a compliment, it's like, oh, thank you. You know, doesn't mean I get hard whenever someone tells me I've done a good job. Honey, eating, and summer. Thank you. Jasmine, thank you. So which one do we do next? Let's do rice purity again. Let's bring that old chestnut up. Let's bring that one up. Why not? Dance without leaving room for Jesus. Yeah, my last time I did this test, it was 26, so we'll have to see. Larissa Rochefort, thank you very much. I forgot the link. Yes. I believe the rice purity test is kind of intended for adults, isn't it? I should include... with the link, I'll include a little warning as well. Add a little warning emoji. Make sure people know not to click on it if it's, you know, maybe a little much for them. Which would be completely fine. Hold on a minute. There we go. Alright, nice. Ingested alcohol in a non-religious context. Goodness me, I couldn't imagine it. Couldn't imagine it. Hannah Banana, A2CA, Lulu Elf, Kaden Oozle, thank you, and Ivy, thank you very much. I'm glad that you think it's attractive when I go on about things I'm interested in, because to be honest, I'm just a massive fucking nerd. Yep, it is 26 yet again. Wait a minute. Hang on. Actually, it's not really much off of it, but I forgot. So, I forgot. I have actually... Okay, it might... It wasn't really something I did. I was just on the scene, but I have been questioned by the police before, so... I think it might actually be 25. No, like, hassled by the cops, nothing. I was literally just on, like you are in the nearby vicinity of something that has happened, and they'll be like, do you see anything that happened around here? And I'm like, well, you know, like, that's really, you know, that's all it is. I don't have any fun police stories. Yui, thank you for the super. I'm not surprised if my score gets lower. Honestly, I haven't done anything. I just remembered something else that happened a while ago. Nothing sexier than a romantic nerd. Thank you, Cthulhu. And Raikoris, thank you. And Domek, thank you. Lost by 1! Ha ha! Got him. Got him. Okie dokie. What next? What else haven't we done yet, I wonder? Berry Bean Pie, thank you for the super. Because my plan for the day is to do as many of these as we can and just, like, have a chat about this on the subject. And then we'll probably just sit around Zatsu for a little bit and then wrap up. You know, pretty chill stream today. Meowie, Sabrina, Lucine M, thank you for the Aka super. Of course you can have a little kiss. Oh, the BDSM test. Alright. Alright. I'm just gonna make sure there's fair warning here, okay? Cinnabonary, thank you for the super. Mine is please mute. For God's sake, be sensible, alright? Not having any of that. This is strictly an adult-only zone while I'm doing this test and while we're discussing it, okay? Please click off, go watch something else. I mean, really, we probably shouldn't be watching this stream to begin with, but, you know, I'm making extra sure right now. Cinnabonary, Evapunk, and Jacqueline. I don't apologize for having a high rice purity, it just means you've got more to do in life, you know. And also, you don't need to have gone out of your way to, like, to have committed all of these atrocities. You know, it's fine. Alright. Let's go, shall we? Oh boy. I'm not even sure if I can do it on this. Oh no, there it is, I just couldn't find it. Okay. Anonymously, yes. Pinky promise I'm not a robot. Alright. Over 75. Male. I'm gonna say bi-curious, yeah. Short, simple test. Should we do short and simple, or should we do maximum accuracy? Guys, with all due respect, I am not gonna link this test. If you're an adult, you can look it up on your own. I don't want to be responsible for anybody stumbling onto something they shouldn't be seeing. Nanshishi, thank you, and Longshot-chan, thank you. Okay. Let's do maximum accuracy. Might as well just skip all questions aimed at... Wow, there are a couple questions aimed at masochists that I might want to answer. Box and ball torture, thank you very much. Alright. No. I'm just gonna give... So if you guys are taking the same test as me, and I'll answer them, but I won't read them out, okay? Yes. Yes. Ashen Apple, thank you very much. Yes. No. Yes. No. Well, a little bit. Kind of. No. Yes. 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 Yeah, people in chat, if you don't know what it is, chances are probably too young to be doing it. So please be sensible and don't go looking things up that you're not ready to understand. Be honest, give us real. I am checking it as honestly as I possibly can. I'm being completely honest, alright? Cat and Oozle, thank you. Daku Trash and Wet Gloves, thank you. Your rice purity went from 88 to a 61. You've been busy. Well done. I like sending... Hitome, thank you for the super. No. 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 Oh my god. No. 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 Yes. No. Kazasagi, thank you for the super. Talking, but I should answer this whole thing like Talking Ben. No. Yes. Ho ho ho. Bruh. No. 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 That's the same question twice. Sabrina Clawthen, thank you for the super. Arabella, thank you. Masato, thank you. And yes. Alright. After the quiz, you can ask me a few questions. I'll be vague, but I'm happy to answer one or two things about about the ones that really stuck out to me, okay? Yes. No. Yes. Yes. Oh, no. Oh, fuck no. No. Yes. No. No. Yes. Eunice T, thank you for the super. Oh, yes. Yes. No. Kind of. Gentineko, thank you. Apology language and angry assessment. What the hell are those? Well, this one's nice. Yes. Little bit, yes. No. Wetbag and Lena, thank you. Oh yeah, if you were just a little bit more innocent, then you would have had the funny number. I'm sorry. Naylor, thank you. No. 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 Yes. Yes. No. 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 Yes. Marikeen, the true colors test. What is that? And Jubs, thank you for the super as well. No. No. If I could make some money from selling pornographic clips of myself, don't I already do that technically? I'll leave that as a no. It's not quite. Not quite. No. Yes. Theo-chan, thank you very much. There you go, thank you. No. Yes. Lena, thank you very much. No. No. Yes. No. No. Yes. No. No. Yes. Oh, yes. No. Yes. Yes. That's worded a little weirdly, but kind of. Yes. No. Talking box. No. Yes. No. No. Yes. No, 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 no. Yes. Yes. No. Let's skip that one. Huh. I see very little change. So, okay, some bits and pieces have actually gone down. Alright, alright, I'll show you guys a little bit of it. Alright, I'm not gonna leave this on screen for terribly wrong. I've done this before. Mr. and I did this during a Minecraft collab before, so it ain't it's not that deep really, but alright. There are my results. Leave that for about another 10 seconds. Someone in chat just said dominant went down. It's still 100%, bro. It's just tied with a lot of other things. Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna just remove... well, let's leave it up for a little bit. Yui, thank you for the super, and Arabella as well. Thank you very much. And Nicole and Ivy, thank you. It makes sense. Of course it makes sense. Of course it does. I'm happy to have done it, shown the results, but I think I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna move on. And we won't... there's no real way that you can, like, just quickly document that. So we'll just kind of leave that one. Nancy Shi, thank you very much. Hey, thingy got stuck. Oh, no. Oh, no. Lays, thank you very much. Oh. Of course. Dolmek, thank you very much. Summer, thank you very much for the soup. Selena, thank you very much. No, it didn't go down. There were just other things that went up, and it's not as though anything is more 100% than the other. They're all tied, you know. Saki, thank you for the super. I love how people are fucking cross-referencing my old results. I'm not saying you need to touch grass, but I mean, maybe you need to touch some grass. I don't know. Then again, I am kind of into degradation as well, so maybe that's just what you want. Eva Punk, thank you for the super. Dogito, Milky, Arabella, thank you for the super. Celia, and Max, thank you very much. Very compatible. Oh, good. And give you good hugs. I am in need of a good hug at the moment. Mekasaka, thank you very much. Yeah, Chestnut, thank you for the super. And thank you very much. Ivy, thank you very much. Nicole, thank you very much. Sia, thank you very much. The thing about like about the whole daddy tile in here is that while I'm very much into that, all of the questions in there were related to like fucking age play, which to be honest I think is really gross. Like each their own. I think it's weird. I don't want to get into that. All the questions were to do with that, and I was like, I don't know about that, you know. Sabrina Clothan, thank you. Naila, thank you. All the questions were to do with that kind of thing, and I was like, ugh, yeah, no, I don't know about that. The enthusiastic... Okay, listen. Let me just leave that back on there. We're just going to finish this up in a second. Jen, Shirley, and Mars, thank you very much. Just gonna finish this up in a second. Just, guys, be sensible, but... Tsuruko, Saku, thank you. The toilet that one was funny. Like, just reading all these, I'm like, yeah, that's kind of hot, that's kind of hot, that's kind of hot. Would you like to let your partner use you as a urinal? No. And then you just kind of move on. But yes. The question, so the question so there are a number of ones, but the one I remember, Gabriel Funes, thank you very much for the super. Ivy, thank you very much. The question that I was reading through, and it made me go like, well, you know, one of those ones where you haven't really thought about it too much, and then it sort of dawns on you, and you're like, it was, you enjoy seeing your partner look at you in fear. I was like, I mean, kinda. Mavis Flick, thank you very much for the super. Okay, that's all. I'm officially moving on from this now. I'm officially moving on from that now. Okay, let's now that we've removed that, whatever, back in like whatever zone, let's move on to something else, okay? Is there another test we haven't done yet? I'd be curious. Michelle Mabel, thank you for the super. The himbo test? I've seen multiple people suggest the himbo test. Alright, fuck it. Whatever the himbo test is, I guess I'll do that. Alright, 2 more tests. We'll do himbo and the Pottermore test. What is the Pottermore test? Oh, is that my Hogwarts house? Ah! Okay, we'll do that one. We'll do that. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Saku, Sarina, Amina, so sorry, and Ashendabel, thank you very much for the supers, guys. Okie dokie. Quizzes. Yes. Night bus quiz, no. Quote quiz, no. Where's the house quiz? Where? Everyone wants to do the house quiz. Where is it? Who said it? Cursed Child edition? No, thank you. Hogwarts houses test. There we go. Alright, here we go. I could do a McGonagall voice with this. If you've been sorted into your Hogwarts house based on our website, then you'll know all about your own house. But how much do you know about all of the school? Wait a minute. So, wait, hang on. How much do you know about the school? So is this like... Oh, I don't care about... No, it's a personality quiz. Where's the... Which Harry Potter house are you? Yes, and we can do... I'll find... As soon as I find the fucking link. Pottermore Harry Potter house quiz. Discover your Hogwarts house. There we go. Alright. There we go. Alright, let me grab that one for you. Pin. Alrighty. Wet gloves, I am glad that I could have been such a big influence in your life. Are you Gryffindor? Are you Hufflepuff? Whatever. Alright, I know the houses. I've watched Harry Potter. Right, so... The Hogwarts sorting experience. I feel like music is going to play. I'm going to mute. Log into your account? I don't want to do that. Let's just do it on a different website. Unless... Okay, listen. Let's do it on... Let's do it on a different website. I don't want to make an account. Sorting hat quiz. Okay, there we go. Alright, this is just like a 20-question quiz. The Pottermore site is the most accurate. It's a fucking Harry Potter... Alright, Alright, we'll do that. I'll make an account. Alright, let me pin it again. Alright. Enter my date of birth. Can't remember my date of birth. It's obviously 25th of April. 1600? Doesn't want to accept that. There we go. About you, Vox Akuma. No wizarding fan club shit, please. I've seen enough Harry Potter for one lifetime. Harry Potter! Korra-chan, thank you very much for the super. Shirley. Ashendavel, thank you very much. Okay. Discover your Hogwarts house. Here we go. Get sorted now. River or forest? Sort of a vague question. I'm gonna say forest. Which road tempts you the most? Twisting leaf-strewn path through the woods, wide sunny grassy lane, narrow dark alley, or cobble-lined street with ancient build. I'm gonna say sunny grassy lane. How would you like to be known to history? As the great, the wise, the bold, or the good? I'm gonna say the great. That sounds pretty hard. All about magical creatures and how to befriend or care for... most looking forward to learning at Hogwarts. Flying on a broomstick, apparition and disapparition, secrets about the castle, transfiguration, hexes and jinxes. Every area of magic that I can. Turning one object. Hexes and jinxes sound like they'd be kind of fun. I'm gonna go for hexes and jinxes. I want to be a trickster. I want to fuck with people. Would I rather be liked, trusted, feared, envied, imitated, or praised? I know which one a lot of you are gonna go for. Trusted is a good one. I do want to be trusted by people. Envied? I don't enjoy being envied. I want to help people reach the same heights that I reach. Imitation is flattering. I'm going to go for trusted. Instrument most pleased by piano, the drum, the violin, or the trumpet. For me, actually, I'm going to be honest. It's either the drum or the violin. I'm going to go for the drum. Which pet would you take with you? An owl, a toad? Oh, I'd take a cat. I'd have a cat. A ginger cat, a white cat, Siamese cat, a tabby cat, a black cat. I like Ooh, not Siamese. White cat, ginger cat. Meow, 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 meow. No, I'm gonna go for a ginger cat, I think. Oh no, I'm gonna go for a white cat, like Thurston Waffles. I'm gonna go for a white cat. Left or right? I'm right-handed, I guess. The sorting hat is ready to make its decision. All right. A very vague set of questions. Gryffindor! You probably know that some of Gryffindor's most renowned members include Albus Dumbledore and Harry Potter. Did you know that the sword of Gryffindor was made 1,000 years ago by goblins? Or that head house Minerva McGonagall's hobbies include correcting articles in Transfiguration Today and supporting the Montrose Magpies? So there we go. I suppose 6,000 fellow Gryffindors have been sorted into this brave Hogwarts house today. Interesting. I suppose as like a whole thing where you can't really manipulate your answers, can you? You just pick what speaks to you and then it's like, that's you, you know? Gene, thank you for the super. Alright, I guess my Hogwarts house is the fucking Hogwarts house Gryffindor. I guess it kind of makes sense. I feel like since I started debut, I've become a lot more of a main character than I used to be, and it's been very refreshing. Am I Harry Potter? Possibly. You never know. Never know, mate. Luluel, thank you for the super. Hitomi, thank you. Alright. Himbo test. Are you a himbo? Is this the one on Quotev? Let's go for this one. Andrew M, thank you for the super. Turushka Boop, thank you very much as well. Alright, himbo quiz, let's go. Do you work out? As of recently, yes, I work out all the time. How often do you help other people? I like to help out. I don't really go out of my way to help other people. Only if I get something in. No, I like to help out everyone I can. Favorite sport? Wii Sports. Why did you fail your class? Too busy doing my crush's homework. Didn't understand the subject. Never failed a class before. Too busy at my sports club. Probably just didn't understand the subject. Probably just being stupid. Which guy are you at the cookouts? Oh, at the cookouts? I'm in charge of the grill. Amy, thank you for the super. I was invited, but I only joined to eat all the food and hang out. I wasn't invited, but my crush was, so I went anyway. I invited everyone. Invited some people to the cookout, but everyone needed to bring... I brought the beers. The last two are me. I'm the one who's in charge of the grill. Your best friend has a crush on the same girl you like. What do you do? Give him advice on how to win her over, letting her have the girl, steal his crush from myself, never noticed he has a crush on the same girl as me. I would be the wingman, I'd destroy him, the best man wins, all's fair in love and war. To be honest, I can be a really jealous person, this would really tear me up. I wouldn't destroy, I'm not gonna kill anybody, I guess all's fair in love and war. It would upset me if it went his way, but you know, I can't really argue with it, I suppose. How many friends do you have? Friends with everyone in my community, friends at the gym, few close friends, most popular guy around, to hell with the haters. I'm pretty popular. I mean, look at how many people I'm hanging out with right now. Am I in a relationship? No. Keep missing the hints. I noticed the hints, but this is a red flag. Technically, she didn't say we're in a relationship yet, but I love her. Ugh, that's a red flag. I keep missing the hints. I just crush a lot. Yeah, no. Do I support the LGBTQ? Yes, I do. Are all women queens? If she breathes, she's a thought. All women are queens. I believe, yes. I believe all women are queens. Call me a simp. Can you cook? I love to cook. How much can you lift? Yeah. I don't know. Right now, probably around 20 to 40 pounds. Ever bullied anyone? Be honest. Let's be honest, I've bullied people a lot in Nijisanji. I've bullied all the punks and nerds around me. Which character do you like the most? This is such a funny test. Shigeo Kageyama, any of my waifus, Larry the Lobster, Kronk, Thor, Johnny Bravo, Mordecai, Saitama. Gonna be completely fucking honest with you, my answer is Kronk. What is my career goal? Firefighter, fitness trainer, office job, professional fighter. None of these. Leeching off my parents' inheritance to feed my queen? Huh? Firefighter or any job that puts me out there and gives me a good thrill? Any job that puts me out there and gives me a good thrill. Yes. You may be as dumb as rocks, but your muscles are as big as boulders and you have a heart of gold. Beefy, kind, and stupid. The ultimate trifecta. Let's go! I got Kronk! I got Kronk! Maho, Azalezin, and Arabella, thank you for the super. I'm a himbo. I admit it, I'm a himbo. I'm as dumb as a box of rocks, but I have a good heart, and I could probably bench press about 3 of you. I love the answer to this one. Himbo. Yes. Oh, that was fun. That was really fun. Alright guys, I think I might actually leave it there. I've had a really, really long day. I woke up super early. This is our second stream of the day. And I went to the gym as well. So I think I'm going to leave it there for today. But I'm going to be getting on with some other stuff in the background. So sorry, thank you. Himbox is real. Himbox is real. Sui, thank you very much. Alright, I think that's about it for me. I'm just going to log off. But guys, Rubinoroso de Nalos, thank you very much. I had a really, really nice time just chatting with everyone, reading supers, doing the different tests, and yeah, just learning more about myself, learning more about all of you, and hopefully you guys learned more about me too. So I'm going to log off there, but I will see you all tomorrow. I believe we're doing... Is it Beat Saber tomorrow? I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that a lot. I'm a big fan of Beat Saber. I used to play it a lot. Yeah, it's Beat Saber tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. So, yeah, Beat Saber, and tomorrow morning, I didn't put it on my schedule because there wasn't room, but tomorrow morning I will also be on Show's channel playing some more Elden Ring with him because I want to see his reaction to the bosses he's going to run into. So, yes, that's going to be all from me, but I will see you all a little bit later on. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much to Miyawi, Aradadede, Celia, and Tokito for the Akasupa. Thank you very, very much. And Dina and Kumaki, thank you very much. All right, that's all from me. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye, guys. And Naylor, thank you very much. And Yan Chestnut, thank you very much. Good night, everybody.
Zook. Zook. Nah.